Previously on Jonathan Gullible.
I'm Lady Bess Tweed. I can arrange assistance.
That still sounds like bribery.
It is bribery, but it's legal. Let's burn it all down!
Save our economy.
Bastiat builders, for too long you've toiled and worked for lower wages than is your right. And those greedy factory owners should be punished.
Break the windows!
Don't worry, dear virtue keepers. This protest is vital.
It's okay to break windows?
Better than that, it's your duty.
Save our economy.
Destruction is production.
If you're looking for your friend, Block A is that way.
Thanks. Mices, we're almost there. Block A. Phew. What? Hello? 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 Where is everybody? Huh? She's not here. I bet she never even meant to help me get off this terrible island.
Is that how you treat somebody else's property, trinket thief?
Hey!
Are you gonna tell me your name, or am I just gonna have to call you trinket thief forever?
It has a ring to it, but my name's Jonathan. Jonathan Gullible. I didn't catch your name.
I didn't throw it.
I saw your last name was Wardenclyffe on the sign.
No, my dad named the shop after N. Wardenclyffe.
Who?
You're kidding. You don't know who N. Wardenclyffe is?
Yep.
Wardenclyffe was the most famous mechanier of all time. Practically invented the trade.
Is Mechaneer like a pirate or something?
No, trinket thief, it is not a pirate or something. Mechaneer, a mechanic and engineer. They built all of the ancient machines you see rotting on Corumbo, and nobody knows how to use them, let alone fix them. Well, except maybe me and my dad.
You mean Wardenclyffe built the giant behemoth machines I saw coming into the city?
Yeah.
Need some help.
With what? Catch.
Hey, whoa! Why would your dad name his business after some dead guy who built metal monsters hundreds of years ago? I heard they nearly destroyed the island. What do they call it? The Age of Destruction. Ooh.
Your ignorance is losing its charm. I think it's time I help you get off this island and out of my hair.
Now?
As good a time as any. Let's go back to my place.
So, you live here, in Block A?
There's nowhere to live in Block A.
Huh? Well, what about all these places?
Rent control.
What?
It's a law that stops landlords from raising the rents.
Why?
A lot more people moved to the neighborhood and rent was going up every year. So the tenants, or former tenants, demanded the Council of Lords prohibit raising rents. At first, we were all happy about the rent not rising. But the landlord stopped building new apartments and stopped fixing the old ones. The costs kept going up: repairmen, security guards, materials, utilities, taxes. But the landlords couldn't raise the rents to pay for it all.
Why don't they just finish building the place?
Would you build a new apartment if it cost more than you could make back from rent?
I guess not.
Before rent control, we had several apartments to choose from. Landlords had to be nice to get us to move in and to stay, and bad landlords suffered a plague of vacancies. They passed rent control, but they never passed tax control. Dad had to close down the shop. Welcome to Block B. Costs went up, but not the rent. Even the nice landlords had to cut back on repairs. Tenants got mad and complained to the inspectors, who slapped fines on the landlords. Some landlords bribed inspectors to look the other way. The worst landlords prospered the most, and the owner of Block A, a decent man, couldn't afford the bribes and losses, so he just left.
He abandoned his own buildings?
Yep, it happens more than you'd think. And now, the landlord in Block B makes money hand over fist in this sunless slum.
So, where's your place?
You're looking at it.
Oh!
I thought for sure it would do something.
What is it?
I read in an old text that it's a flameless candle.
Hey, this place isn't so bad.
I can't do my antiquity research here. Half the time my stuff is stolen when I'm away. I'm on the wait list for an apartment.
See? There you go.
If I'm looking, I'll have a place in 20 years.
You have to wait 20 years?
Apartments only open up when someone dies. When Dame Whitmore passed away, you should have seen the fight. Lady Tweed's son ended up getting the apartment, though nobody remembers seeing him in line.
Can't you just share an apartment?
We tried doing that, but the building code prohibits sharing.
Building code?
It started as a set of rules for safety, but the council uses it to determine our lifestyle. The right number of stoves, toilets, right kind of people, right amount of space. Now look at me. No sink, no toilet, and far too much space.
Oh. What about living in Block C?
That's a violation of zoning rules.
Huh?
See that white line at the end of Block B, on the hill? Work buildings are located across the town in Block C, separate from the sleep buildings here in Block B.
You can't sleep in a work building?
Not according to the law. Okay, let's get you off this island.
Huh? Hey! Oh! Ouch!
Here it is.
What is it?
We're gonna trade this and get you what you need to get off the island.
Trade?
You should know, the person we're trading with is very dangerous.
Okay.
Like one of the most wanted crime bosses kind of dangerous.
So, is this him?
Yeah, Biddle the barber.
So what does he do?
He's a barber. He cuts hair.
Yeah, but what does he really do? Why is he public enemy #1? A known crime boss and all that stuff. Does he cut up his victims and grind them up into a quiche or something?
Excuse me for a minute, Floyd. Can I help you, son?
Hey, Mr. Barber, or Barber the Biddle? Mr. Biddle. I got that thing you were asking for.
Ah, Alisa.
Alisa.
Sorry I didn't see you sitting there. Who's this handsome young man you got on your arm?
He's just a trinket thief.
Floyd, you hear that? Orville's kid caught a thief. You always was digging into trash heaps and touching all the machines. You're lucky I didn't catch a curse yet.
You don't believe all that superstition, do you?
Well, better safe then sorry.
Well, I guess you won't be interested in this, then.
Woo! Must be ancient. Ain't it a beaut, Floyd?
I borrowed it from an exclusion zone outside the city.
Well, as agreed, an even trade. Don't know what I'd do with it anyway. Let me finish up, Floyd, and I'll lower them ears of yours. No extra cost.
Let go of me, you dumb brute! Please!
Over here, officers.
Let go of me!
Let's go.
Get that back to me!
Huh? What are you doing?
What are you doing? You're dead. You ought not be laying around in rubble. Gives people the wrong impression. Don't have nothing valuable anyway. I should be the one complaining.
Alisa! Mices! They were taken away! Where did they go?
The 6 o'clock firing squad, I reckon. Hey!
Firing squad? To be shot?
Well, white shirts don't take people to a firing squads for tickling.
Which way is it?
Town centre. That way. Better off climbing back into that rubble and playing dead than stand up to the white shirts.
I'm done hiding.